Hey everyone, in this month's Oldtime Repertoire class, we're going to be taking a look at a classic old time tune called Julianne Johnson. This one comes from the playing of the Virginia fiddler Emmett Lundy, and it's in the key of D. Alright, well, I'll play it through a couple times and then we'll break it down and take a look at some bowing. Before we get started here, I just remind you that it really helps me out if you like this video on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're not already a part of the Patreon community where I have a ton extra lessons and bonus content, please check out the Patreon, which is patreon.com/George Jackson. I have close to 100 individual lessons up there at the moment and more coming at you every month. All right, on with the lesson. Okay, there we have it, Julianne Johnson. It's a super sort of stately and groovy D tune. I'm playing it in standard tuning at the moment, but often people will tune their G string up to an A. So you can do that too if you like, but the melody is all basically on the A and the E string. You can throw in some notes on the D string. So really, if you have your G string tuned up to A, it's just going to sort of work as a drone note, but you won't be putting your fingers down on it. There's one bow technique that I wanted to dig into with you on this one. That's a good, this is a good vehicle for practicing this particular bow stroke. And I've noticed fiddlers mostly kind of up around the Northeast, around the sort of New York scene, doing this particular kind of groove a lot. Not to say that it's unique only to that area or those players, but those are the people that really sort of put this groove in there a lot. So you'll hear people like Judy Hyman or Jake Blunt even, who studied a lot up there. People like that do this particular stroke, which is kind of all separate bows, but we sort of get this groove by going like this. So it's all separates, but we're kind of emphasizing the second down bow stroke. So we've got down, up, and then emphasized, and then up. So it's the backbeat thing, one, and, you know, like a mandolin chop. Boom, a snare drum kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's emphasizing the 3 in the count. So do that little bow stroke with me. I'm emphasizing it by double stopping the A and the D together on that. We can do it a little faster. Cool. I think this is a fun little technique to get used to. It's another option for changing up your bowing. We've got, like if we're doing our shuffle bowing, we can very easily sort of go between that shuffle bow pattern and then this this particular groove, which I've been told some people call flutter bow. I think that's a cool name, so why not? Yeah, have a listen while I just play the A part to Julianne Johnson and kind of use that bowing a little bit. So I was kind of doing it more than I probably would normally do in that, but you can kind of see when I go into that groove, it's a great feel, and it's definitely something that you can use to vary up your bowing in a lot of tunes. So let's get into breaking up the phrases on this one. I'll break up the A part into a couple of different phrases here. Okay, first phrase. Okay, that's the first phrase. Second phrase. Third phrase. Surprise, surprise, the third phrase is the same as the first phrase. And our ending phrase. Okay, so those are the 4 phrases for our A part. Let me play them again. First phrase. So 1, 2, 3. So the first phrase kind of comes in just after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1. I'm finishing on that D double stop with my third finger on the D note, first finger on the F sharp note. Second phrase. Let's play that one more time. Take a particular notice of the bowing on this, which is kind of follows the rhythm that I'm doing, and it's kind of an important rhythmic phrase for this phrase here. So. We can add extra 4th fingers. Sometimes I was noticing Emmett Lundy does. Sometimes. But the rhythm of the melody and the rhythm of the bow is the same thing in this phrase. So. Okay, third phrase, same as the first phrase, easy. Okay, ending phrase. 1, 2, 3. Finishing with what I like to call a scoop bow. Do that one with me. So 1, 2, 3. Let's play our A part all together, those 4 phrases. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have our A part. Let me just sort of zoom in on when I'm doing that flutter bow, that new sort of bow stroke we were talking about earlier. At the beginning here, that does that bow stroke there until we get to, and that is kind of a down, you know, like a quick long. So 1, 2. Like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. We don't add the extra quick ones at the end that we're kind of used to, but it is that sort of 3-beat bowing. So flutter bow. That's kind of its own little bit. And then again. A little bit. And we can add some extras in there if you like too, but I'll let you experiment with that. Let's move on to the B part. Okay, I'll break down the B part into 4 phrases. First phrase. Okay, let me do that one more time. Okay, our second phrase. And repeated. Third phrase, which is almost completely the same as the first phrase, but we change one note at the end. Okay, that last few notes there is kind of tricky. Let's do that again. Okay, and our ending phrase. One more time on the ending phrase. Okay, let's go over those 4 phrases. First phrase. Second phrase. Third phrase. And ending phrase. Okay, let's put the B part together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right, well, we've got the whole tune there. I guess I'll just point out that some of the phrases there in the B part are anticipated, especially that first note. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So quite a bit anticipated. Okay, let me play you the B part with some of that flutter bow that we talked about at the beginning of the lesson. A little bit more of that thrown in. 1, 2, 3, and... So there's a little option for you to try out some alternate bowing there. The other way that I was bowing it was more this, what I call 3-beat bowing, where we're kind of dividing things up into groups of 3s and 2s. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. With the ending kind of being the same both times. But there's a couple of different options for you to try out with your bowing. All right, let's play it all together. We'll do it nice and slowly, A part and B part together, and you can try out a couple of different variations on your bowing too. We'll play it a couple times through. All right, here we go. Julianne Johnson. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great work. We'll see you next month.